Welcome to day 9. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Yep. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. It's time for us to get some breakfast. And we have the entire day to visit and explore the city, Atlanta. Simply because, what else can we do? Our car is at the shop and they promised us it will be done today. Because tomorrow we want to take off and tomorrow we want to be at another place. But right now, let's get the shoes on and let's explore Atlanta, shall we? Alright, we got the breakfast. She's saying we need French bakery after we had a coffee. And now I cannot do anything, we cannot go anywhere until we find the French bakery.
Because he wants a croissant.
Yeah, I do. And that's why I'm complaining about myself. Alright, happy marriage. Let's just find one. Now she's making jokes. There's 2. Why not?
I suggested to share one. He took the second one for himself.
Why not?
So who wanted croissant?
We're just enjoying the slow curve instead of, go, pack, repack. Let's go visit the museum. What is it?
Yes. It's the museum of the writer who wrote the famous American novel Gone with the Wind. Her name is Margaret Mitchell and this is her house.
Not
It's
this.
not this. A little bit further up the street. And it's something that's recommended when you're visiting Atlanta. So we'll check it out.
It's pretty cool just to go explore. It's a nice exhibit and it's located here in Atlanta. It's one of the go-tos and we could not stop rocking on those chairs. Alright. Welcome to Atlanta History Museum. What is it?
Yes, Atlanta History Center. It's not just one museum. It's a whole center.
Not every Lyft driver is the same. So after misery yesterday, today we had the complete opposite. She told us about the taxes. We were saying, hey, it's like 8% plus 4%, and then they don't call it for 12% taxes. They divide like state and city or something like that. So it goes out of my pocket. And she was like, yeah, the past 5 years we had 2-3%, then we had like 5%, and 5 years ago it started just climbing up and
exponentially, like from 2% to 8%.
Yeah, so imagine it's a big difference when you have to pay 2% or 8% in a matter of like 5 years when it comes to your everyday expense. Grocery stores, you name it, right? So enough of that. It was a fun ride to learn something. Now let's head in. Let's see what we can see. She's trying to get me more educated on history and I'm trying to find something else. Anyhow, let's see.
believe it or not, we didn't
I
see
started
even
crying
30%
that I'm
of it.
tired, and now I'm doing the foot massage for Vera.
We were here for about 3 hours all in all, and we didn't see even 30%. So if you are planning to visit Atlanta, definitely do visit Atlanta History Center, the main one, because they operate several locations around town. But you'll see it. It's got Swan House, Smith Family Farm, and lots of exhibitions. And lots of Civil War history that you would not see anywhere else in the country, because they've got the biggest exhibition right here with most of materials. Just make sure to allocate, a full day. Otherwise, you would not be able to see it all.
It wasn't possible in 3 hours, and I would say like half of it. That's what we were able to see. We
Maybe
were most
30%.
interested in Swan House. We were able to see
Smith Family Farm. We were able to see at least one Civil War exhibition that focused on Lincoln specifically, and his election, and how the nation was divided and what happened later. We also wanted to see locomotives and cyclorama that pictures the famous Battle of Atlanta, but unfortunately the security guard closed the doors right in front of us because the museum closed down at 4. In my view, it's too early because, at least close at 5, but
I guess they start pushing people away at 4, and at 5 they finally close. So that's the idea. Anyways, we have to grab something to drink. We need a few bottles of water. I have to finish the foot massage, and after that we can go somewhere else.
Please ask your service advisor what preventative maintenance we can offer to help avoid major repairs in the future.
Nothing, please. Don't offer any preventive maintenance. We don't want new brakes, air filters, wiper blades that were replaced less than 10,000 miles ago. No, thank you. We just want our car with working AC, and we can go to another destination.
Yes, it is ready to go.
Sounds good. I'll stop by right now.
Okay,
Thank
we'll see
you.
you in a minute. Thank you.
Bye-bye. What would Scooby-Doo do? Say Scooby-Doo. Call me an Uber. It's gonna be 30 minutes
so
ride
safe.
in traffic.
I was right.
Yes, she was right. When I'm working on the cars, I don't like to be bugged. Like, hey, when are you gonna be home? Hey, this and that, right? But the same goes for the shops. I don't like to bug them. But every single time I give my keys to the shop, every single time I see that you have to follow up, you have to call them, because the car was ready and we were just sitting on the bench waiting for their call, just being nice. And Vera told me, call them. I was like, no, let's wait a minute. They will definitely call as soon as it's done. I followed up, the car was done.
And Vera was right.
Vera was right. That's official. Yeah, that's all it takes. Let's finally get in, take off. We still have some time today. We want to explore more, and we are looking forward for our dinner. So, Boxster is back. Well, somebody had really good intentions to help me, because I know it was 1 bar below maximum after Circuit of Americas, but now you can clearly see they overfilled the oil, and I have to go back to the shop again. I mean, I get it. You had the best intentions, but if you don't know, in order to add 1 bar of oil, like you see it here on the dash, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So each bar is pretty much half of a quad. So if you add entire quote, like almost a liter of oil, you will end up with 2 bars. And that's probably what they've done. When it comes to traffic, it's not only about airplanes. Yes, they got the busiest airport in the States, but it's also lots and lots of traffic all the time. Well, right now it's 7:38 and I'm trying to get to the Olympic Park Drive, where we have, what is it, how's it called?
Skyview Atlanta.
And we're moving 4 miles an hour, so that gives you an idea.
And it's almost 8 p.m. at this
Yeah,
point.
7:40.
So it's not even rush hour traffic. Unless it's rush hour in Atlanta. Like every hour is a rush hour.
We had an option to go to the Atlanta bus tour, but
Austin.
since we did the Austin, we decided to ditch the Atlanta because they are right next to each other, and I just don't see a reason to go to both. So let's do the sky view. I think it's gonna be a little bit different. And we just took off. Yep. Riding around, riding around, riding around. Why we going high up?
It's all gonna be fine.
I have no idea why I say nah, but I should be staying in the car.
By the way, our Boxster is parked right there. If you can see, it's with us again. So anyways, they say that's the most beautiful time to go to the Skyview Atlanta, to watch the city from the bird's view. What can I say? The experience is a bit different from what we are used to in Chicago or Vegas.
And for those who grown up in Eastern Europe, you know how it was. The Ferris wheel never stops.
Yeah, we're already going down.
Yeah, you always jump while it's going.
Yep.
So here is totally different. They stop that wheel to load people, and it's like on, off, on, off. Maybe they were right about, you know, doing it during the night time, because I mean, you can see a lot of lights, and when it stops on top and starts shaking,
The original plan was to show you guys Atlanta from bird's eye view. The town is actually beautiful, you know, the lights and everything, it's great. It's very glamorous. Just disregard the dirty windows and it's really great. But they keep constantly stopping this wheel, which is the first time we see, right? Yeah, we've been to many Ferris wheels in our life.
This is the second circle, and every like 10 seconds of moving, they stop. Like, come on, guys, give us a ride. We want to film one entire circle and then let me out.
I guess you have to experience it when you're in Atlanta, but that's not the Ferris wheel we are used to, for sure. See how happy he is? This fun experience is over.
Yeah. Well, let's go pack our bags, because we got something else to do tomorrow. We still need to plan where we're going, because believe it or not, at this point, we just have ideas like where we want to go, and we know we will go there, but we don't have a hotel booked. We don't have anything like solid planned after this point. So it's gonna be fun, because tonight we'll decide.
Okay, thank you. Okay, continue please.
Yeah, I think after this we are going to the hotel, right? long day. So what can I say? We grab our food, we had our dinner, and also we had to remember to pack the bags. Where are we going tomorrow? Well, we had a long night to figure this out. So hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and you will find out where we're going next. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Round and round we go.